I don't think we had a lot of energy today. I was looking at people and they were, I think the focus was off. I'm not quite sure why, but I just asked them to really get dialed in on each other and on this moment. And sometimes, you know, college students, there's a lot of things in your minds, and, you know, we've got exams coming up and all kinds of things that really can't be an excuse. We've got to lock in and be present. And I didn't think we were as present as we've been in previous games.
So for the players, this is your first semester here at Cal and your first kind of foray into taking exams and everything else during this time. Can you talk a little bit about what is causing some lack of energy, and then how did you guys still pull out the game?
I'm not sure if finals in school is the reason for lack of energy. Could be. Like, we're all not sure. Like Sharman said, it shouldn't be an excuse at all. I think we pulled out on top because we stick together as a team at the end. And that's a very good habit, and we should definitely stick with that.
Yeah, I would agree. Like, there shouldn't be an excuse like finals. Like, we signed up for, you know, like to play at this level and go to school at the same time. So I think it's just like those moments where we find ourselves in like other places besides just school and basketball. But I would say it's definitely not an excuse, like Sharman said. Like, we should be able to come in here and take care of our job at hand.
There was balanced scoring. 9 players scored. Is that something you want to hang your hat on, coaching this team and for the players as well, to have that kind of a balanced effort?
It's been feeling really good this year in that we're not reliant just on one player. You know, we have a lot of weapons. We really do. I told Jazzy she needs to be a scorer. She needs to be a scorer for us. And Abe knows she's like a low block beast and, you know, dominates on the boards. You know, everyone we put in the game has the ability to put the ball in the basket. And I think it makes us really hard to guard because you don't know where it's coming from, you know. So yeah, I like the balance. And then I think, you know, the way that Jalen has been playing in the last few games is just a huge positive for us to kind of have that veteran leader. If we can keep her consistent and get others on the board as well, I think we're in good shape.
What about that hook shot from Chen in the second quarter?
You know, we see that all the time in practice. So, you know, we just got to keep it high, and Chen can make things happen. She's such a force for us defensively. She changes things, you know, so we like having her out there, and she works so hard, so I think she's doing a great job.
For the players, you know, what does it feel like to be so trusted so early in your career, to jump right in and to be told that, yeah, we expect you to make an impact, and, you know, to be trusted with minutes and also, you know, just being thrown out there like that?
Well, I knew when I made the decision to come to Cal that I was going to be like filling in roles that were leaving, and like that was my decision. Like, I knew I had to come in and be an impact from the beginning. And the trust from Sharman was just always from the beginning. Like, she knew like my ability to be able to score the ball, my long, my length, you know, my athleticism. Like, she just was trusting me like through the beginning. I think it made it easier coming in like from the beginning, because it's like, well, when she recruited me, she knew I could like do these things. But now she's giving me like the full go, and like it makes it a lot easier to know that your head coach is like believing in you from the beginning. So that made it easier for me.
I think for me as an international student, it's a little different. I came in not really knowing what my role was going to be, and especially because I wasn't quite sure. Sharman's confidence has really helped me a lot, and I think all 4 freshmen are so blessed to have this opportunity to play this much and to get all this experience at such a young age. So I'm happy to be here, and we're going to work.
Any last questions?
Is it frustrating or exciting to play against a team that you've never faced before? For anyone? This is the first ever.
I think every game is exciting for me. And just like just to play at the level and like the speed of everything, and like, you know, I never heard of Boston either, so I was asking Coach Kai like where they were at and stuff like that. But, you know, playing at this level and stuff like that, just knowing that every competitor, like Coach Dell was saying in the pregame talk, that we can't give nobody like look past them, because they're here for a reason and they probably want our spot or something. So we got to play every competitor as if they're the top.
Did you like because I don't know our history against BU. So, I mean,
Never played.
Cal's never played BU. I don't know that I would ever, like, think of that or be aware of that. I don't know, I'm pretty good friends with Marissa, and I've been following her team, and, you know, she did such a phenomenal job in her first year, and, I don't know, I just think they're a really good program. I think she's doing really good things, and I hope we can kind of have that same kind of first year for me, you know, and get this team rolling. So I knew that it was going to be a challenging game and didn't really think about whether there had been a previous matchup.